we're gonna try to save this young maple. It's buried too deep. Has some girdling roots. I actually already cut some, forgot to start recording. But I'll show you how to correct an improperly planted tree. Maples are really poor tree species to handle too deep a planting depth. They start to grow new adventitious growth and roots that will girdle the main roots and choke the trunk of the tree out like a boa constrictor. So this is our tree here. I think it was planted maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And you can see as you get close, I've already blown out the area with an air spade. I've cut some roots on this side, but there's still some to take care of over here. So we're going to try to get rid of these girdling roots, leave the planting bed exposed. And then we'll also, while we're at it, correct this codominant structure at the top. Okay, so we cut some of these girdling roots, exposed the flare. There's still one twisting root here. I'm not terribly concerned with it because it looks like this lower part of the flare here is really low taper. So this might just take over or it might die back, I don't know. I sprayed it with some antifungal. We gaffed into the basal area a little bit here, pulling off one of the roots, but hopefully with the antifungal it heals over and doesn't get infected. There were a ton of crossing roots right here, so we had to correct this or the tree would not have lived very long. So now that we're done with the air spade work, we're going to work on correcting this codominant structure. So I'm going to put the hoses up and put the tools where they belong, grab the poles, and then we'll get to work. Okay, I'm gonna get started on the pruning here. Just need to make a couple structural corrections. Had to attach the climbing line to that power or pole saw rope up there. I couldn't quite reach, so we're ready to rock and roll. I like this stem, but I don't like the part that goes towards the house, and then we have a competing stem on the back side here that we need to drop down. So the goal is for this this stem here to be the future of the tree. There we go, nice little drop crotch reduction. Okay. I think we're good. Got one dominant leader, should hopefully grow into. Probably do some work down here with the one pole and the clips. So just a quick piece of advice when you have a power pole, or not a power pole, a manual pole, and the string's not long enough, if you need enough clips, you can attach your climb line to it. I just used a sheet bend to attach it. It kept slipping out though from the sheet bend, so just did a midline butterfly knot on it, and you can really make the pull cord as long as the rope, the climbing line that you have. So I'm really not too concerned with the remaining structure of this thing. The upper codominant, we got a good central stem that can take over in the future, not growing towards the house. I'll probably take this dead hanger out from the nearby oak. Grab my poles, I can't quite reach that. And then there's maybe one or two crossing limbs that we can take out. Otherwise, the aspect ratios are good on all these stems. You have a pretty good equal spacing throughout. There was just one crossing limb. Let's see if we can find it. Up there, yeah, okay, can't reach that either. So I'll grab that with the poles and we'll call it a day. Good root flare, good structure. See you next year.